Good evening, my people. This is your boy, G.O. Win, your brother, your son. Today, I just want to talk about the things that have been bothering me in my mind. I've been watching these things. The things children love to do that they see from their father. I'll give you some examples because it has been bothering me. I've always said it. I don't want my children and my wife to suffer the way me and my mother suffered after my father died. I'll give you one example from the Bible. Abraham, forgive me, Lord. Let me give you the best example first. God. When God created heaven and earth, He created everything that man needs before He created man. That is to tell you, He wished man well. But when man sinned, what did God do? He kicked him out. Go and fight for yourself. Go and check for the things you are going to be eating for yourself. And He even make it worse for him. Say you go suffer before you go fit eat. You understand? Who follows suit? Jesus Christ. When Jesus came, He never asked for anything. He healed the sick. He raised the dead. He healed the woman with the issue of blood. He even filled people that was hungry. At the end, when they refused to believe, Jesus said, "Woe unto beside thee." He said, if the good things that was done in you was done in Sodom and Gomorrah, He said they would have repented. He said it will be better for Sodom and Gomorrah on the last day than for you. He followed Papa's footsteps. The same thing. Abraham was rich in livestock. So was Isaac, Abraham's son. Jacob, Esau, they were rich in livestock. These are the children of Isaac. What am I saying? So years ago, in Edo State, there were some group of people, cultists, that was parading the streets of Benin with their attires. They are called Ugboni, Asigidi, Asakuka, and so on and so forth. People were afraid to voice out their mind that this is wrong because people was afraid. Years back, this generation now, cultism has become the order of the day. Today, children no longer fight with their hands to settle issue. Today, when they are angry with each other, they carry gun, they carry axe and begin to kill each other. Look at the streets of Edo State today. Youth have been killed as if they are nothing because of the legacy their father has left for them. That is the footstep they are following today. We think our children does not know what we are doing. We think they don't see what we are doing. You might tell them, go and do this, go and do that. They are still going to follow your footsteps, my brothers and sisters. That is the truth. They are going to follow your footsteps. Children learn from their father. Every child wants to be like his father. They want to imitate their father. I know of many footballers that their children became footballers. I know of many policemen, some of my friends, that their children became policemen. Their father was, when I say respected policemen, their children became policemen also. Why am I saying this? Because the way Nigeria is going now, things are getting worse and worse and worse. Edo State especially. Before in Edo State, you can stay outside in the night and nothing will happen. Now you can't dare it. There's problem everywhere. Because we do not understand that the things we do goes a long way to affect the lives of our children. That is the truth. Why do you think Jesus Christ said it? He said, you either make the tree good and make the fruit good, or make the tree bad and the fruit bad. What is he saying? An apple tree cannot give birth to a guava tree. It is impossible. It is impossible. Let's face the truth. It is impossible. My brothers and sisters, I'm begging us, most especially with the youth that is coming up now, let's try our best to reduce all these things so that what we are doing now will not affect our children. Because the example, the legacy we are going to leave for our children, that is what they are going to follow. That is what they are going to follow. I'll read you a verse from the Bible where Jesus was talking about children. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, this is Matthew 19:14. Then, Matthew 19:14. But Jesus said, suffer the little ones, suffer little children, and forbid them not to come unto me. For of such is the kingdom of heaven. See, for of such is the kingdom of heaven. What is he talking about? The children are the leaders of tomorrow. Children, they are always learning. As they are growing, they begin to learn. Children, whatever you teach them, that is what they are going to do. Anything they learn, that is what they are going to do. Jesus Christ is giving us this example for us to understand that whatever these children will become tomorrow determine the situation of where they grow from. What he's telling us that if we ourselves want to make heaven, we have to behave like the little children. Learn from the best. Learn from God. Follow the best way. And the children will follow suit. One no dey know finish, One no dey know finish. I beg every one of us. With this, let's come to our senses and begin to reduce the crimes in Nigeria. The other day I was watching Adeola when a politician that collected a bribe from another politician went to go and buy a car and everybody was hailing him. That is nonsense. It's wrong. It's wrong. I'm not judging anybody. It's wrong. Do you think somebody that wants to do well see that thing now? He's going to copy him. If that man's son grow up tomorrow and become the president, do you think he's going to do anything? No. He's going to follow suit the footsteps of his father. The stealing will continue. These things has been there. I beg us. Corruption did not start today in Nigeria. It's just that today it's more exposed. Little by little. When Dele Giwa was killed, then why did they kill Dele Giwa then? Because he wanted to expose some secrets that would have helped us today. He was killed because of those things. I beg us, let's leave good legacy for our children to follow. The civil war that happens in Nigeria, those were caused by corruption, whether we like it or not. If you go and study the civil war, you really understand the reason why civil war happened. It was caused by corruption. I beg us, let's begin to leave a good legacy for our children. The best teacher is living by example. That is the best teacher. For real. The best teacher is living by example. Me, myself, I'm not perfect. I just realized my mistake. My brother sin sweet. I'll be swimming in sin. I dey die for his side. I dey rock am. But now my sin are after me. See, my brother, the Bible said the end of sin is destruction. That one is truth. The end of sin is destruction. David experienced am. David never died. Pikin dey drive for a throne. King still dey alive, if pikin say he wan become king. Why? Because of the sin David committed. Please, let's leave to our children good legacy. Allow the children to be the future of tomorrow. As we do this, I pray God grant us the grace to truly understand this thing, because it takes the grace of God, it takes the grace of God for one to truly understand these things. We can pray for now till next year. It will only take the grace of God for us to see where the faults are coming and rectify it. I just pray that God help us so that He will save Nigeria. Because it is written, say, when my people that are called by my name shall turn from their wicked ways and humble themselves and pray. He said, I will hear from heaven, I will forgive their sins, and I will heal their land. God will fit save Nigeria. We just have to call God the right way. We just have to follow the footsteps. We just have to do the needful. Not be by prayer, my brother. The Bible talks how obedience is better than sacrifice. The prayer we pray nowadays, they tire me. Now only once Jesus Christ asked, now only once Elijah asked, all the prophets, everybody that has prayed in the Bible, they only ask and God answer. Why is it that somebody will pray, God does not answer? Because there is sin between man and God. It's not that God does not want to hear us. Because we are not following the things He wants us to follow. I beg. We'll begin to leave good legacy for our children. The other day I was watching Adeola. I love Adeola video. There are some inspirational words there. A little boy that was bragging with all boldness that if he has the chance, he will use his father, his mother, up to his friend for ritualists. Why? Ritualists has become the order of the day in Nigeria today. Are those good legacy to leave for children? Like Yahoo Yahoo. Now everybody wants to be a Yahoo Yahoo. Because it seems like it is nothing in Nigeria today. Corruption, the order of the day. And they beg us. Nobody holy pass. That one our wrong word. If we don't start to use the right way, it not concern me na Nigeria take dey where e dey so. It concern every one of us. Michael Jackson said, I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his way. My brother, for government to change, the people has to change first. The people are the one that provide the government. An apple tree cannot give birth to an orange fruit. It is impossible. Let's give God the chance to repair Nigeria. God is always there, waiting for us to do the right thing, for Him to help us. Pray God grant us through this way that will change Nigeria. Stay blessed.